Ladies and gentlemen, let me ask you a question. What if I told you that the person standing between you and the life you dream about is not your boss, not your family, not your circumstances, not your past? It's the person you see in the mirror every single morning. Think about that. Because the greatest competition in your life is not with another human being. The greatest competition is between who you are today and who you have the potential to become. And that's what daily self-improvement is all about. Not becoming perfect, not becoming someone else, but becoming a little better than yesterday. Just a little. Because success is not built in a day. Success is built daily. And most people don't understand this. They want the result without the process. They want confidence without facing fear. They want success without sacrifice. They want the destination without the journey. But life doesn't work that way. Life rewards consistency. Life rewards discipline. Life rewards the people who keep showing up even when nobody is watching. Every champion you admire, every entrepreneur you respect, every athlete you look up to, every successful person you've ever heard about, they didn't wake up one morning and suddenly become great. They improved little by little, day by day, step by step, choice by choice. And here's the truth that many people don't want to hear. Your future is being created right now. Not tomorrow, not next year, not when the timing is perfect. Right now, with every decision you make, every habit you build, every excuse you accept, every action you take, you are either building your future or destroying it. There is no middle ground. You see, daily self-improvement is not glamorous. Nobody posts on social media about waking up when they don't feel like it. Nobody celebrates reading 10 pages a day. Nobody applauds you for saying no to distractions. Nobody gives you a standing ovation for staying disciplined. But those small actions, those invisible actions, those quiet victories, they change everything. Because greatness is hidden inside ordinary days. Let me say that again. Greatness is hidden inside ordinary days. The workout nobody saw, the book nobody knows you're reading, the skill you're practicing in silence, the extra hour you're investing in yourself. The decision to keep going when quitting would be easier. That's where transformation happens. And here's the problem. Most people underestimate what they can achieve in 5 years, but overestimate what they can achieve in 5 days. They want immediate results. They plant a seed today and expect a tree tomorrow. But growth doesn't work like that. A bamboo tree spends years growing underground before it ever breaks through the surface. Years. Imagine looking at that soil every day. Nothing. No progress, no visible results, no proof that anything is happening. Most people would quit. Most people would walk away. Most people would say, this isn't working. But beneath the surface, roots are growing. Strength is developing. Foundations are being built. And when the time is right, the growth becomes unstoppable. Your life is no different. Right now, you may feel like nobody notices your efforts. You may feel like you're working hard and getting nowhere. You may feel like progress is too slow. But don't confuse slow progress with no progress. Every positive action matters. Every lesson matters. Every struggle matters. Every day matters. Because daily self-improvement is not about changing your life overnight. It's about becoming the type of person who can create an extraordinary life. And that starts with taking responsibility. Complete responsibility. Not for everything that happened to you, but for what happens next. The moment you stop blaming others, the moment you stop blaming your circumstances, the moment you stop blaming your past, you take your power back. And power changes everything. Because when you accept responsibility, you stop waiting to be rescued. You stop waiting for motivation. You stop waiting for luck. You stop waiting for permission. You realize that your life belongs to you. And that realization is powerful. Very powerful. Now let me tell you something. There will be days when you don't feel motivated. There will be mornings when your bed feels more comfortable than your dreams. There will be moments when giving up feels easier than moving forward. And that's normal, because motivation is temporary. Discipline is permanent. Motivation gets you started. Discipline keeps you going. The people who succeed are not the people who feel motivated every day. They're the people who act even when they don't feel like it. They're the people who show up anyway. They're the people who understand that feelings come and go, but commitment remains. You don't become stronger by doing what is easy. You become stronger by doing what is difficult. Every challenge you face is training. Every setback is training. Every obstacle is training. Life is preparing you for something greater, but only if you refuse to quit. Listen carefully. Your comfort zone is a beautiful place, but nothing grows there. Your dreams are outside your comfort zone. Your potential is outside your comfort zone. Your future is outside your comfort zone. Growth requires discomfort. Growth requires uncertainty. Growth requires courage. And courage is not the absence of fear. Courage is moving forward despite fear. Every day, ask yourself one question. What can I do today to become 1% better? Not 50% better, not perfect, just 1%. 1% better in your mindset, 1% better in your health, 1% better in your skills, 1% better in your relationships, 1% better in your character. Because small improvements repeated daily create extraordinary results. A river can cut through solid rock, not because it is powerful at one moment, but because it is persistent over time. Persistence wins, consistency wins, daily improvement wins. And let me speak directly to the person listening who feels stuck, the person who has failed before, the person who has made mistakes, the person who thinks it's too late. Listen to me carefully. Your past does not define your future. One bad chapter does not mean your story is over. One mistake does not define your identity. One failure does not determine your destiny. As long as you are breathing, as long as your heart is beating, as long as you have another day, you have another opportunity, another chance, another beginning. Never underestimate the power of a fresh start. Some of the most successful people in history were rejected. They failed, they struggled, they doubted themselves, but they kept improving, they kept learning, they kept growing. And eventually, the world saw the results. But what the world didn't see were the years of preparation, the years of sacrifice, the years of self-improvement, the years of becoming. Because before success becomes visible, growth happens in private. And that's where many people quit. They quit in the unseen season. The season when nobody is cheering, the season when results are invisible, the season when faith is required. Don't quit in that season. That's the season that changes everything. One day, the habits you're building today will thank you. One day, the discipline you're developing today will reward you. One day, the effort you're making today will pay off. One day, you'll look back and realize that the small daily choices changed your entire life. You'll realize that success wasn't one big moment. It was thousands of tiny moments. Thousands of decisions, thousands of improvements, thousands of days when you chose growth over comfort. And when that day comes, you'll understand a powerful truth. You never needed to be perfect. You only needed to keep moving forward. So today, make a decision, not a temporary decision, not an emotional decision, a real decision. Decide that you will invest in yourself. Decide that you will grow every day. Decide that excuses will no longer control your future. Decide that discipline will become your superpower. Decide that your potential deserves a chance. Because the life you want, the success you desire, the confidence you seek, the person you dream of becoming is waiting on the other side of daily self-improvement, not someday, starting today, starting now. So when you leave here, don't promise yourself you'll change everything overnight. Promise yourself something more powerful. Promise yourself that tomorrow you will be better than today, and the next day, better than tomorrow, and the next day, better than that. Keep improving, keep learning, keep growing, keep fighting, keep believing. Because every single day is an opportunity to become stronger, wiser, more disciplined, more focused, and more capable than you've ever been before. And remember this, the strongest person is not the one who never falls. The strongest person is the one who gets back up every single time. The most successful person is not the most talented. The most successful person is the one who refuses to stop improving. Your future is calling. Your potential is waiting. Your greatness is possible, but it requires one thing, a commitment to daily self-improvement. Not once, not sometimes, every single day. So rise up, believe in yourself, challenge yourself, improve yourself, and become the person you were born to be. Because your best days are not behind you. Your best days are still ahead of you. Thank you, and never stop growing.